The clang of the mop bucket echoed through the empty lobby of Greenfield Bank, the night shift as lonely as ever. Maria pressed her hands against her lower back, sighing as she looked at the clock, 3:12 a.m. Just 2 more hours. She had worked as the bank's janitor for 6 years, her hands scrubbing floors while her mind wandered to dreams she had long set aside. A single mother with bills piling up, she didn't have the luxury of ambition. She just had to survive. As she pushed the mop forward, she heard a slurred voice from the executive office. "I swear, these reports are a mess." Maria knew the voice, Mr. Dawson, the bank's regional manager. He was the type to walk past her without a glance during the day, his suit sharp, his words sharper. Now, he was slumped in his leather chair, a nearly empty glass of whiskey in his hand. Shaking her head, she wheeled her cleaning cart inside. "Sir, I need to mop here." He waved a lazy hand. "Go ahead, doesn't matter." Maria worked quickly, but when she went to empty the mop bucket, her hand slipped. The murky water sloshed, splashing across Dawson's expensive Italian loafers and up the cuffs of his tailored suit. There was a long, heavy silence. Then, "You idiot," he roared, standing so fast his chair tumbled over. "Are you blind? This suit costs more than you make in a month." Maria clenched her fists, her face burning with shame. "I'm sorry, sir. It was an accident." "An accident?" he sneered, swiping his coat off the chair. "You're lucky we even let someone like you work here." Her breath hitched, but she refused to let him see her tears. Without another word, she turned, grabbed her things, and walked out. The next morning, she sent in her resignation. The begging man. Maria expected relief. Instead, there was emptiness. But she knew one thing, she would not let anyone treat her like she was invisible again. 2 days later, she was at the grocery store when a familiar voice called her name. "Maria. Please, wait." She turned to see Mr. Dawson, disheveled, bags under his eyes, no arrogance in sight. I'm so sorry," he stammered. "Please, come back." She frowned. "Why?" He swallowed hard. "The office, it's a mess without you. But it's more than that." He hesitated. "After you left, I realized how much I take people for granted. I've spent my whole life thinking power means stepping over others. But losing you showed me something." She crossed her arms. "And what's that?" He exhaled. "Respect isn't about a suit or a title. It's about how we treat the people who hold everything together. I never even asked your name before that night. But I see you now, Maria." She studied him, unsure if his regret was real. But then she saw it, the sincerity in his tired eyes. "I don't need your pity," she said. "It's not pity. It's an apology." He extended a bank envelope. "And a raise." Maria took a deep breath. Maybe it wasn't about the job. Maybe it was about something bigger. Dignity, self-worth, the power of being seen. She took the envelope and, for the first time in years, lifted her chin. "I'll think about it." As she walked away, a small smile played at her lips. She had once been invisible. But not anymore. The power of respect. Maria returned to the bank, not because she needed the job, but because she had earned something greater, recognition. And in the days that followed, a quiet revolution began. Mr. Dawson greeted employees by name. He helped the cleaning staff carry supplies. He even set up scholarships for night workers looking for a way up. And all because one janitor had refused to be treated like she was nothing. Because everyone, no matter their title, deserves to be seen.